Hey, greetings everyone. Glenn Kellaway from the basement. I am very late doing a video today. It is like almost 6 p.m. The reason I'm late is because I've been waiting for Amazon to show up all day because I wanted to show you what I got. I actually got an Amazon delivery yesterday and one today, so we're going to do some Amazon buys and talk about a series that I absolutely love. First of all, Goose. You guys heard of Goose? They're supposed to be a jam band, and maybe live they are. This album is their new album. It's called Everything Must Go. I've never heard Goose in my life. I went on Spotify and I gave this like a really short listen, like 10 seconds of each song. Went, it's good enough, I'll listen to it. It was totally different than the 10 seconds I listened to it. And I got it, and it's good, but it's kind of I would say Jackson Browne and Dawes. Are you guys familiar with those bands? Well, everybody's familiar with Jackson Browne, but Dawes, you guys into Dawes at all? I only like one Dawes album, actually, all the way through, and that's the Doom Scroller album, which I think is the only interesting album they made. The other albums are samey all the way through, and for that reason, I have a hard time listening to them. Every song just sounds the same. Yeah, it's like it's all one good song, and after we just get bored. Anyway, this started out as soon as I put it on. First song called "Everything Must Go." I went, oh man, does this ever sound like Jackson Browne or Dawes? This is like, and it's real kind of just middle of the road. If you like that kind of stuff, you'll probably really dig this. The second song, "Give It Time," starts off again. I'm halfway through the song going, oh man, this sounds like a lot like that kind of music, you know? And then all of a sudden there's a guitar break. Nothing long, just a regular, concise guitar break. Nice break. Then it goes into this drum beat thing. Picks up a little bit, and I got a little bit more excited. It started to sound pretty interesting. Next song's called "Dustin Hoffman." Pretty good track. That's when things really got good. Then it kind of goes to the same kind of feel, the Dawsy kind of a feel. Nothing weird or out there or anything. Just a good solid record. I'm liking it. Disc 2, I put on Disc 2, and it's starting to get better, man. It's starting to get really good. There's some good stuff on there. A song called "Silver Rising," which I really dug. It's kind of a long song. An Iguana song is really good too. But if you guys are interested in checking out something new, nothing that's, it's a pretty good record. I think after 2 listens, I'm still liking it. So I get the feeling I'm going to start liking it more. It's one of those. Okay, next today, once I open this, I want to talk about this whole series. I got this. Okay, another installment of Bear's Sonic Journals. This one is called "Sing Out." It is from a concert from April 25th, 1981, featuring Jerry Garcia and Bob Weir, I believe Kreutzmann and the other dude from the drummers from Mickey Hart are also on this. The Rhythm Devils, Rosalie Sorrells, I'm sorry, Country Joe McDonald from Country Joe and the Fish, Kate Wolf. I think it was a benefit concert. The Berkeley Community Center, like I said, in 1981. Anxious to hear it. We're just cracking it open here, folks. Nice. I like those hardcover discs. There's side cover, the CD. nice booklet with what's going on and what's happening. Wavy Gravy's involved in this. You know Wavy from the Hog Farm, Woodstock. We must be in heaven, man. That guy. There we go. So we'll check that out. Now, Bear's Sonic Journals. I've mentioned him before. Bear is Owsley Stanley, the very interesting figure from the 60s and early 70s. Owsley, nicknamed Bear. When you see the little bears on Grateful Dead merchandise, that's tribute to Owsley. He is most famous for manufacturing the strongest, best LSD on the planet back in the days. And trust me, from experience, they're not wrong. Could I tell you stories? Yeah, so not only was he a great manufacturer of some outstanding LSD, he was a sound guy. He wasn't really a sound engineer, but he was into sound and developed. He was kind of a pioneer, actually, when it comes to developing sound systems for bands. Grateful Dead, whatever. He would set up sound systems at like Berkeley and some of the places in San Francisco they played. And every show, every band that played on one of his systems, he recorded the event. Eventually, these recordings were found by his family, and they have been releasing them. And there is just some historic, fantastic stuff. And I want to show you the ones I've got. So this isn't the most recent one released. I'll show you that in a minute. But this is my most recent find, added to my collection. The first one was Bear's Sonic Journals, Big Brother and the Holding Company, live at the Carousel Ballroom in 1968. That was the first release. I think I've got them in order here. This one I love. Doc and Merle Watson. This is called Never the Same Way Once, live at the Boarding House, May 1974. This is a week-long engagement of Doc and Merle presented by the Owsley Stanley Foundation. It is a ton of CDs of Doc Watson, one of the best flat pickers, if not the best flat picker who ever lived. You Allman Brothers fans, I know you're out there. Fillmore East, February 1970. Very cool. When Dwayne's still around and Dickie, I mean, it's got all the great songs on it. Fantastic stuff. Next, Jorma Kaukonen and Jack Cassidy from Jefferson Airplane, but more so here from Hot Tuna. And this is really just before Hot Tuna got formed, and it's called Before We Were Them, June 28, 1969, Vets Memorial Building, Santa Rosa, California. This is fantastic stuff. Fantastic. These are just so good. If you're into world music, I know a lot of you guys aren't into it, but I am. Ali Akbar Khan, very famous, influential musician in India. Part of that whole Ravi Shankar scene. They were kind of family through marriage and stuff. It's the whole thing. There was a whole bunch. It's just I just read Ravi's biography and it's on that. But this is called That Which Colors the Mind. Ali Akbar Khan, which also features one of my favorite musicians that ever lived, Zakir Hussain on the tabla. Fantastic musician, just passed away. This was recorded at the Family Dog at the Great Highway, San Francisco, May 29th, 1970. Look at that cover. Next, here's one kind of, what's wrong with this? How come this doesn't fit? Johnny Cash, the Carousel Ballroom. Believe that? April 24th, 1968. Johnny Cash, June Carter Cash, the Tennessee 3. It's got them all, man. Cocaine Blues, Long Black Veil, Orange Blossom Special, The Ballad of Ira Hayes, Rock Island Line, One Too Many Mornings, Don't Think Twice, It's All Right, Jackson, This Land Is Your Land, Wabash Cannonball, Worried Man Blues, Ring of Fire, Big River, Don't Take Your Guns to Town, and I Walk the Line. I like this better than Fillmore. Again, hardcover. It's crazy. One thing about I'm gonna get Bill Gilmore from Bill Graham, the great promoter. He brought in weird artists for the hippies to listen to when they were listening to the Grateful Dead and stuff like that. They would bring in these bands and artists and really introduce them. The newest one is, and I love it, is John Hammond doing You're Doing Fine at the Boarding House, 1973, June 2nd and 3rd. June 2nd is my mom's birthday. It was my mom's birthday. I guess it still is my mom's birthday. She is not here to celebrate it. John Hammond, fantastic blues guy. This is fantastic. If you like blues, just, dripping with great performances, this thing. Again, hardcover. They're really well made. Excellent. That's Bear's Sonic Journals. That's my new CDs, and we will be back tomorrow. Have a good day.